remember when I first heard about the first RIS conference. It was shortly after 9/11, and these brave young people were bringing together scholars from all over the world, from very different perspectives, to revive the Islamic spirit. I was so moved by that act of courage at a time when things were so hard. And I think that RIS is just as relevant today. I really leave feeling invigorated, feeling energized, and I encourage you to have that experience with me.
What have you found if you lost him, subhanahu wa ta'ala? And what have you lost if you have found him, subhanahu wa ta'ala?
The entire world is waiting for us, Muslims in the West, to wake up and say, enough is enough. This is not going to happen on our watch.
They said, Ubuntu, how can one be happy when the rest of us are sad? And then they went on further to say, this is a psychology among African tribes that I am because we are. And this is the only way.
What we can do when we gather together by the grace of Allah is we can equip the world and our communities for a better tomorrow, starting today.
Second one more time.
First ever Quran competition called Divine Illuminations.
Please maintain silence in the room.
His recitation is amazing.
The youth program, a space for the youth, by the youth. It includes a photography workshop, a comic book workshop, an Ask Me Anything session.
This more Dars-like format, I would like to really congratulate the RIS team for thinking of this type of edition in a more teaching-like setting.
I'm about the mind now. I love a good argument, I love a good speech, I love a good debate. RIS has all of those things. Great panel discussions, great speakers, and great audiences willing to ask good questions. That's why it's so important to come here.
I really love the new additions they brought this year, such as the Quran competition, the youth program, and the new 360 stage.
I told her, I was like, Ramadan, it's a magical month where you don't eat, but you gain weight.
To see Muslims that are smiling and laughing and experiencing community and joking, I think it balances.
You know, everybody's looking for something, and I think here's a place where you'll find it because you have so much diversity. So there are moments when what? We need to be revived.
This is the reality of faith. Some days it's down, some days it's up. Sometimes the battery's just dead, you gotta just give it a jump and revive it.
Peace upon my granddaddy. My grandfather was a Muslim. And my daddy was a Rasta. They were searching for the truth. In the Quran they found the answer.
The energy at the RIS is very electric. It is, I would call, the premier event in North America.
Say M-U-S-L-I-M. Yeah. I'm so blessed to be with them. La 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 la.
There's not one person that I've met at the Reviving the Islamic Spirit conference who hasn't told me that they have felt invigorated, inspired. They feel internally at a high in ways that they've never felt before.
RIS is one of the most beneficial experiences of my year, allowing us as Muslims to come together and to strengthen our whole selves.
इतना बड़ा मजमा अहले ईमान का, मैं ये RIS वालों को ये दोनों हाथों से सलाम पेश करता हूँ जो इतना खूबसूरत निज़ाम बनाते हैं.
One of the must attend events of the year.
This was my first RIS. All of my friends had said great things about it, and it lived up to the hype.
MashaAllah, every single year it's even better than the one before.
The most inspiring convention.
You have to experience this.
It's the most amazing event. There's really nothing like it.
5-star event.
It's very inspiring.
My first time coming to RIS, and I'm definitely coming back next year.
I'm a little bummed that this was my first year and I've been missing out all these years.
RIS gets better every year.
I'm not used to seeing so much diversity at a conference. It's beautiful.
It's an amazing place to be in. Really love the energy here, the community. It's amazing.
The most enlightening, heartwarming weekend. I wish it was RIS all year long, seriously. It was perfect.
Celebrating probably my 8th year with the setup and everything. Last year was probably the most fun for me. I met a couple from Boston and handed me a gift card for second cup. Just strangers out of the kindness of their hearts. It touched me. I really enjoyed that.
RIS have developed a sense of love among all those who are participating. And in a sense, the love that works on the mind, the love that works on the heart, and love that works on the soul, in such a way that you are actually going to leave after RIS, but you wish that you actually continue to stay there.
Our tradition is one of revival, not reformation of the tradition, but reforming with the tradition by reviving it.
Events like RIS shows you that, yeah, okay, my faith has cool elements. I can be proud of it. I can, like, you know, share it with my friends.
It's just the kind of environment that the second you walk in, you get sucked in.
Know about you, I know about me. I'm proud to be rolling Islamic. Everywhere I see, even on TV, people talking trash about the way I be.
Reviving the Islamic Spirit for 18 years now is one of the major forces for good and justice in our world.
If you're under 40 years old, let me hear you make some noise. Make some noise.
There's so many incredible young people in this room. You're an inspiration because you're going against the tide. Rebellion today is to be pious. In the old days, it was to be sinful. When everybody's sinful, then you can rebel by being pious.
I said, ooh, I'm yearning for the light my soul is searching. Got me feeling like a different person. You're the teacher, you're just see me learning.
एक काम सारी जिंदगी करना क्या है? वलैसा फी क़ल्बिका ग़िश्शुन लिअहदिन, इस दिल में किसी की नफरत ना पैदा होने देना, इस दिल को साफ रखना.
Don't think of yourself as being somebody who's lacking for people who don't think about you that much to begin with. You have beauty because God said He made you
means nothing because the revelation didn't come to the brain of the prophet. The revelation understand it, but it's our time, and it's a good time because it's our time. And there's no gift greater than the gift of existence and the gift of faith, and Allah has given us both of these. These are great gifts from Allah.
We want Muslims who are aspiring to greatness, spiritual greatness, moral greatness, rooted in the past, creating something new, but at the same time involved in struggle now across the board. I salute each and every